Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to discuss with you antimycobacterial drugs. These are drugs which are used to treat the infections caused by mycobacterium. One of those infection is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is caused by mycobacterium tuberculosis. These are rod-shaped bacilli with having cell walls with lipid rich substance called mycolic acid. These are strictly aerobic bacteria, so they can grow only in organs which have enough oxygen. So mainly they grow in lungs, else they can grow in genitourinary organs or meninges. They can also they can also infect skeleton or bones. Mostly they cause infection in lungs. Acha, these are very slow growing organisms, so sometimes they remain inactive in the bodies. So when they remain inactive, the disease is latent. What happens in the pathophysiology, the usually the bacteria enters through via air, as the disease transmitted is airborne. And when it enters the lung, they go into the alveoli and they are then engulfed by macrophages over which are present in the alveoli. But in macrophages, the bacteria releases some endotoxin that prevent its engulfment by macrophages. It replicates inside the macrophages. When it replicates inside the macrophages, what happens? The cell-mediated immunity of our body, of the patient's body, gets activated, and then B cells are activated to plasma cells, and these cells surround the macrophages. Then it forms granuloma. This is a macrophage. Inside it are replicating bacteria, and the surrounding cells are plasma cells. What happens? After some time, the lymph nodes also get affected by bacteria. They get swelled up and start calcification. After calcification, when they calcify, no symptoms occur, but the infection is present in the body. This is latent tuberculosis when the symptoms does not appear. Latent TB is not that contagious. When this calcified lymph nodes burst and the bacteria travels to upper lobe of lung through exhale air, it can be transmitted to other person. And also it when it affects the upper lobe of lungs, it causes coughing, flu, night sweats, weight loss, dry cough, and other complications like hepatomegaly, splenomegaly, lesions in lungs. So these are thus it produces symptoms and gets contagious. अच्छा, जो लेटेंट टीबी होता है उसके उसके सिम्टम्स में कफ हो सकता है, फ्लू हो सकता है, मतलब इन्फ्लुएंजा लाइक सिम्टम्स हो सकते हैं, लिम्फेडिनोपैथी है, पीपीडी टेस्ट या ट्यूबरक्यूलिन टेस्ट जो है वो पॉजिटिव आता है, मेनिंजाइटिस हो सकता है इफ़ द बैक्टीरिया ट्रेवल्स टू मेनिंजेस। अब जो माइलेरी टीबी है, यानी जो एक्टिव टीबी है, उसके सिम्टम्स में क्या होता है? फीवर हो सकता है, as the foreign particle is present in the body, it causes fever, night sweats हो सकते हैं, वेट लॉस होता है, ड्राई कफ होता है, 1 to 2 mm लेजन्स होते हैं लंग में, एनीमिया, ल्यूकोपीनिया, हेपेटो एंड स्प्लीनोमेगैली। ठीक है। अब जो टीबी का ट्रीटमेंट है वो 6 मंथ से लेके और